Good afternoon, everyone. Hello. Welcome to 4 p.m. Welcome to Mona First Timers. Hands up, first time to Mona. Lots of you. Great. Great. So, first things first. Hello, people on the stairs. Sorry there isn't a chair. For anyone sat or stood over there, if you're going to sit on the ground, the instruments throw their sound that way. So just come and sit here on the ground, and you can't lean against the wall anyway. Something like that. So, yep. Have a seat over here. If you're on the ground. So welcome to 4 p.m. The installation that just keeps on giving. Nice to see you. Hello, nice shirt. Well done. Hello, nice hat. Hello, nice head. My name is Dean Stevenson, and this is what would you call it? I don't know, it's an installation that is about showing the process of art. It's not about something framed, polished, or finished. The walls are adorned with finished stuff. Have a think about any of the art in the museum and have a think about how many times the artist may have started it, destroyed it, started again, restarted, conceptualized 7 studies before they did the final thing. And the same with music. It doesn't always just pop out of a can sounding great first time. We do this thing called rehearsal. And guys like me who write music spend time just improvising. Not in the jazz sense, but improvising, just braving notes onto the page until suddenly it looks like something and then the music tells me where to go. So that's what I've been doing all day today. You've probably seen me at the piano. And today is the 167th day that I've done it at the piano, writing a brand new piece from scratch every morning. And then these magnificent musicians arrive at 4 p.m. to play, interpret what I've done today. So please welcome Miranda, Ambra, Anna and Sophie. All right, so this is a bit of a shared thing because we can hear each other and I have a mic, so while we're kind of rehearsing it, I'll keep the mic on so you can hear what we're doing. And if you have any questions or you don't understand what we're doing, please ask and we'll have a little chat just so as we're all in the same kind of corner of the room, so to speak. Do we have any musicians in the room, or painters in the room, or illustrators in the room, writers in the room, gardeners, people who do anything creative? Put your hand up. Everybody should have their hand up. Every single one of you should have. Those of you who don't are in complete denial. Look at you with your arms crossed. No, I don't do anything. Nothing. Okay. Do you have a cupboard or a drawer at home with stuff that you've started but not finished? Put your hand up. If you're not putting your hand up, you're a goddamn liar. Every single person in this room has a cupboard or a drawer full of stuff that you don't finish because somehow, probably in our school and with our parents and our strict grandparents or something, we were told if we didn't shit a diamond straight away, it wasn't worth the time. We've got to get it right first time, but you don't. You just have to make lots and 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 lots of crap. And then eventually something good will come, or even you fix the crap, roll it in glitter, you know what I mean? Okay, so maybe we'll roll today's in glitter and we'll see what comes up. So this is day 167. We're about to start playing it. Arm yourself with some questions and we'll come back to you. It's been a long journey for me to do this. Before I started doing this particular installation, you'd think I'd have kind of got my head around what it is to write a string quartet piece in a day. Spoiler, I've never done it. Just thought I'd give it a go. Sounded fun, but it's been a long journey from all the way back in yonder. And I would like to make a very special mention today because of that long journey. A dear friend, Andrew McAllister, who back when I was in high school, he was the conductor in my concert band. I played a bad third trumpet for years. That man, you endured me for a long time, and here we are. So, today is for you. Here we go, 167, and then when we finish this, I'll tell you a bit more about some of the other stuff, and we'll play yesterday's piece as well. Right, so it shouldn't take too much today. It's a one-pager, lots of unison rhythms there. It's just about sounding big and fat and full as a group. I trust I've written some dynamic cues in there. Let's just give it a shot. Starts with the first 2 bars are just first and cello. For those who are at home, first violin, second violin, viola, cello. Okay, that's worked so well. It's good so far. Yeah. So the thing about this, that was the first time I've heard it. And that's the first time you heard it and the first time Dave heard it. So we're all learning what this is like together. That was nice. Does it already sound like it's a little slow? Does it sound right? Okay.
Just losing a bit of tempo, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
All right, let's go then from little up into B, please.
So those harmonics are okay at A?
Yes, I think so. As long as they cut through, I suppose.
Yeah.
Let's just play from A to here. Then we might need to go up and see where they sit. From the A, please. Give the harmonics some space. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Keep going. Hold there. That was nice. We'll just try it for yeah. Okay. Should we try it a bit brisker? Just see what it feels like. Let's go from letter A then. 1, 2. Hold there. One note, second bar of C, maybe that get rid of that D on the double stop for you. Beat 3. Just like that. All right, lovely. All right. The second bar of C, yeah, get rid of that D double stop. Double stops when they play 2 notes together on the violin. Didn't leave one of them. Does anybody have any questions so far? Oh, there's a question over there. Yes. How did I get picked to be in here at Mona? Because I thought of the idea. Yeah, so I sold the idea to them. Yeah. Go me, yes. There you go, that's why. And these are colleagues, I suppose, colleagues, yeah. Another question before we keep going? Yes, over there. Go on. The difference between first violin and second violin, good question. And third violin. And so the same size instruments. It's like, think of it as a cohesive family. There's one, first violin typically takes not all of the melody, but the lion's share of the melody plays generally higher, a bit more kind of vibrant and, what's the word, brisk in the playing. The viola and second are kind of those inner voices. Like without them it just would fall apart. So we need them to kind of be the glue that keeps the bottom and the top together. But I think what's important, one of the best things I was taught by an arranger, I said, give me the secret of arranging for groups? And he said, give everyone a solo, and then no one complains. So even though these are the inner voices, you've got to give everyone a go. Because otherwise it does sound kind of boring if it was just one instrument with the melody all the time. There you go. Do you have a better explanation than that? Okay. Okay. Good. Here we go. Let's keep going. Let's go from letter D, please. which is picking up. Did you think it was a bit better quicker?
The youngest's favourite.
Yeah. Was it better a bit quicker? Do you think? Yeah. Okay. Right. Let's go from little D. Good, hold that. Does that work? That's F to G harmonic? Good. A harmonic is if you play an open G, that's... Okay, cool. So a harmonic is when you touch the string and it goes like up high. If we give an example, Miranda, of an open note, a stopped. Way up in the go. The dogs are going crazy. Okay. All right. Yes.
4 bars before G.
4 bars before G.
I don't know, hold that note or whatever.
Yeah, that's
Sounded interesting.
a funky bar there.
A bumpy bar.
Could've
Bumpy
just
bar.
been
4 bars before G. When you change clef.
Could've been an operator.
It's my, I thought my E was gross.
Oh.
That's when I had the G harmonic.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Let's try the 4th bar. 4 before G. 5 before G. 2. Oh yeah. Yes.
It was me!
There we go. Yay.
Sorry.
And third bar of D.
3rd bar of D.
The first minim is dotted.
It's not dotted.
No,
No,
okay,
sorry, my
yeah.
mistake. That's what rehearsals are. Have you been to a rehearsal before? Yeah, cool. Yeah. So the reason we write things, there's all these instructions on sheet music that tell you things that say, like a book, don't do. You don't read Harry Potter and you read the 2nd chapter and it says, this chapter must be screamed out the window as loudly as you can and fast as you can read it. That doesn't get, you don't get those sorts of instructions when reading text, but music has all those sorts of instructions, which is why you have to rehearse and write things down. Should we go again from, where from? D or F?
D.
D? Yeah. And do. Cucumber sandwich and garden party. Oh yeah. Second has it here. Cello takes it. First. Viola. Two bars of cello into I. J. Sounds like an Oasis kind of song, doesn't it? Britpop disintegration. just put mutes on. You can hear the textural difference. So can I try the last bit? Can I try, thank you, let's try it from 109, 10 and 12, bar and 12 into the ascending. Try and go to the third instead. Oh sorry, at N, go to the A instead. Just as it sounds like. Yeah, instead of the C, yeah. From 112? Well, three before N, 3 before N. 2, is N. Last bar.
You said M.
Please.
You said M.
N and N. What do you think? Third or which do you prefer? What do you think?
No, I
Third or fifth?
M or N. I was completely
Third?
We went together.
That one there? The fifth? Fifth. People just go, do I have, you'll take us on for an option.
Start with the fifth and then go to
Oh, let's do that. Oh, yeah.
I'll go like the last
Split the option. All right. So, is there any questions before we give it a run to top to tail? Pretty self-explanatory. Has anybody over here got any questions before we give it a try? Yes. What did I start with today? I started, I've made a deal with myself to try and put all, because I write yesterday, today, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, so it's 5 pieces across the weekend. So they're all going to be in the same key, so I can group them into a string quartet number, blah, 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 blah. So I knew what the key signature was. And each day I might listen to yesterday's, the recording of it, and just go, pick those few notes, a little bit of a motif from one, and just pass it over. So it's just a little bit of an evolution of yesterday's, which we'll play in a second. That's it. But some days I don't feel like doing that, and it might be because I'm hungry. That will be my motivation for the day or something like that. Yes? Creativity with a deadline. It just works for me. It just works. I mean, sky's the limit's terrible, awful. You know, beginning I'll be at the pub all the time. Yeah, awful. Like Sammy Carter, great songwriter, was someone asked him, best response ever. He said, "Mr. Carter, which comes first, the music or the lyrics?" And he said, "The phone call." And I relate to that. Stuff just happens. But when the phone does ring, you've got to have your tools sharp. You've got to be doing stuff all the time, so you're ready to go when the phone rings. Anyone who says they just kind of wait for that, bolt of lightning to hit their iron rod at some random moment, they're inconsistent, and they won't show up on the day and do a good job. So if your tools aren't sharp, you can't do it. All right, all ready to go? We're going to give this one a go. Oh, Bob, over there.
Yeah.
So I've got it.
You know me, I'm just more like him.
Yeah, no.
He has like
Do I write and then just get to a stop point sometimes? Yeah, well, this is what this is, 4 p.m. I have to have something finished by 4. I guess sometimes I guess there's some things can be abandoned. Yeah. Some things can be just left behind. You go, there's nothing in this. Which if you're just doing it for the sake of keeping your tools sharp, maybe it's so important to keep it. But I think the propensity to stop is so hardwired in all of us, because it's, you start painting and, it's not a Picasso, I better give up then. And, we don't keep going and pursue that in that difficult middle bit. We start more things than we finish. And we might finish it, but there's that bit in the middle, that development bit that could be 5 minutes longer than you've written it, could always be better. So just trying to develop the middle of the story is always good, which means pushing through and making nonsense. And yes. What's that, sorry? That's correct. This is the first time. Yes. Uh-huh. It looks like well, I've been working on it all day, so the familiarity comes with little symbols that tell me the volume goes up and the volume comes down. So I'm looking at that score as much as the musicians are, so I know when to make bigger movements. So the information's on the page. Well, I did today, but it sounds much better when they play than what my imagination. To me, in my head, it was like. That's what I heard today. It's so much better, isn't it? Yeah. All right, let's give this a go. Before we go, if you like it and you want to see it again, this camera here is a live stream, so go to my YouTube, Dean Stevenson Music, all 167 days of live stream. So I'm waving to you now, if you're watching. Over here is a mailing list to find out about the future of the project. From the first 150 that we did here in the room, we snuck away into recording studio and made, we've got 16 of them recorded here on a double album. You can either get a CD with download or a little keepsake of a score with my scribblings on it with a download as well. So 2 price points. If you like what you hear, come and see me after. We play the piece and then we'll play tomorrow, yesterday's as well. We'll play tomorrow's. We'll play tomorrow's piece. Fuck it, it's Mona. Let's do it.
Just tempo-wise, like little collection points, maybe like a D, you can pick it up again.
Yes.
And then another one at I, is that kind of where you
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah. 'Cause it kind of tends to
Yep.
dawdle. But then did you want quite slow here? So another one at L maybe.
Miranda, Umbra, Anna and Sophie. Thank you. We've still got time. No one will miss their ferry. We won't let that happen. If you'd like to hear it, should we do it one more time? We'll do it again if you want to hear it kind of settle in. If you just want to bugger off, that's fine. I have some stuff here. You can take some recordings with you. You can probably do it your own now, can't you? Yeah. And then we'll do you do yesterday's. All right. So here we go. The same piece. Oh, was a question. Quite a bit, yeah, because I listen widely, so quite a bit. Yeah, so it won't sound like this tomorrow. You'll hear in a second when we do yesterday's. We'll hear how different it gets. Yeah. Okay. Come and buy something.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Bar 14.
14, yes.
That's an E natural or an E flat?
I've got an E natural.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Cool,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I just thought I'd check. Instinct tells me to do it.
Well, that was a thrill. That was great. If anyone wants to share with me or with us where they imagined themselves just then, had an interesting chat with Andrew about what imaginations can do. If everyone has an idea, I'd love to hear where that put you, where you went. But a bit sad. I'm sorry, mate. Cheer up, it's sunny outside. A Studio Ghibli feel. Okay. Clouds, fields, yeah. Sadness. Oh, fucking hell, cheer up, people. Happy New Year. It's been a shit of a year, hasn't it? All right, let's hear yesterday's piece, day 166.
Can we do that again? Yeah. We coming. Yeah.
Again, Miranda, Ambra, Anna and Sophie. Thank you so much, everyone, for sticking around and listening to the music. there's a live stream here if you want to check out today's performance again. Otherwise, some recordings from the last 150, which are pretty cool as well, or even some string orchestra things. Have a happy new year. You've still got time to look at some vaginas on your way out to the ferry, so don't rush, don't kill each other on the stairs. Have a lovely time. Thank you very much for staying.